So our next speaker is Professor Berckmans. Professor Berckmans heads up a startup called M3 Biores. Professor.
Good morning. Thanks that I can speak. Okay, I'm very good in making stupid mistakes, and the one for today is, out of the 40 speeches we give in a year, I took a Dutch one. So I'm very sorry. I collected some things from the 3 Dutch one we have. So I will do it in English. I apologize for that, but don't worry. Let me see whether that works. Okay. I can give the speech that teach what is the aim here. We have about 25 to 30 PhD students, and we only develop real-time wearable algorithms. What is the basic idea? Instead of bringing all data to a high level, you only bring relevant information to the higher level. Ubiquitous computer power will be everywhere. Instead of measuring heart rate at 250 samples, we immediately calculate relevant information. Okay? In the presentation or in the team website, you can get more information. We started 2 spin-off companies, Biorix and SoundTalks, and I want to give an example of this on what Biorix was doing. Sorry, I will say something on mental component. Stress is a positive thing and a negative thing. Scientifically, stress is not the way we always connect it to, like negative. You have different zones where you can be. So you can be in the optimal performance zone, in the undermotivated zone, or the anxious zone, which is dangerous if you stay there. What do we do? What is a burnout? Means you don't get away from this zone, although the stressor is gone. I don't have to explain the importance of stress in a lot of situations. One example, AC Milan, that was done between 2006 and 2009. It was the first contract of Biorix. What they asked, can we measure the mental condition in real time? Because in sports, that is the driver. It is not the physical, all of them are good. When Federer and Nadal play a game, it's a mental game. All of them are good at that level. Okay. What was the project for 3 years? They had the Milan lab. They did the measurements in the laboratory, physical and mental, blood analysis, ECG, respiration, etc. Question, can we measure it in real time? And it relates to what you see in big data. Take very simple parameters from your data that have interest, that give you insight. That's exactly the same here, but now it goes at another scale. This is the mental status of such a top player. Only over 2 weeks, it's varying a lot. That was what the lab measured in these daily measurements, and this is what we could get from the field measurements. Okay, so very simple. In those days, just to say how fast it goes, the first measurements was an accelerometer with 150 meters wired to a computer. There was, in 2006, no cheap, light, wireless accelerometer. Today, they will throw you that with it, but that is how it goes in the evolution. Okay, what came out was a product of Adidas. There is a real-time algorithm in the T-shirt, in the MyCoach. Biorix delivered that algorithm, and it calculates condition and mental status of top soccer players. It will go also to amateur players soon and individuals. So the basic idea is do at body level what you can do at body level. Go to the higher level for what you cannot do at that level. Why is it so interesting? Because you have real-time feedback on that level, but from energy viewpoint, to send all those data takes more energy than to do calculations on the body. And that's the basic idea behind it. Okay, another exciting example. Last year, a race team in the Nürburgring in Germany, they used the tool to see can they get advantage out of it. They explained to us, please make us a tool. And Biorix developed that unit for a race team. It has 4 units. It is a watch with the smartphone. That's all it is. You have to combine ICT with biological knowledge if we want to go fast. I can explain if you want to know more about it. It's all published. You're very welcome to come to me. So what happened is they start to use the real-time stress monitor. And I want to show this video. Before we play it, let me explain. This driver is in the last round. He has to catch that car to win the qualifying and start in front of the grid. He's going very stressed now, and what you will see is the real-time stress is shown there. He only did that twice a year in 10 races. What you see, let's start the video. You will see how he knows in this last round that he only has one place where he can take over this car, and he's approaching that. Could we start the video? Could we run that? Because this is the best part of the thing. So what they did is, there you see that the car in front of him is faster. That has the best time now. It's a more powerful car. He's now getting nervous. You see that here? That is unusual for this driver. He only did it twice in the whole season. He sees, I have to do it now or I will not make it. You see, at a speed of 280 an hour, he takes over with 2 wheels on the grass. Now he goes to a very high stress level. How did the team use that? What they do is, what we can see is we make for each, could we go further? We can see where go they in stress, but more important, how is the lap time as a function of stress level for each driver? Here he is in the focus zone. Here they make the mistake, they lost the car. They did win the season with not the fastest car, the championship. They did win 8 out of 10 races because they knew how to handle real-time stress. We delivered the technology, but they knew how to do that. Okay, my time is gone. Thanks a lot.